Why hello there, Chris here from Shake the Box, and we have a first look for you to peep, to get your peepers on, to take a look at. This game is Beacon, a sci-fi roguelike experience. It's going to enter early access on the 27th of February, 2019. Not yet out in the early access, but soon it will be in early access, and then you can try it. But for now, since you can't, you can see what it's like from me. I'll try it for you. All right, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's do a new game. As I understand it, this is an action-packed sci-fi roguelike, and the progression system is DNA based, if I recall. We're gonna make sure that's true soon. Uh-oh. Ouroboros. So our ship's going down. Our beacon's inactive. And our pilot's dead. Ooh, clone protocols. Alright. I could see how the roguelike action will happen. New clone detected. Yeah. Shirai Teku training. Yeah, let's train.
Initiating virtual training.
Let's get used to our new clone body. Oh yeah, there we are.
Open map.
I wonder if this works with a controller. It does work with a controller. Alright, we're gonna play this with a keyboard and mouse to get started here. And we might switch to a controller at some point to see what that's like. Alright. So our exit's over here. We're over here. Ship munitions, grenade stockpile, so stuff for us to get. Oh, you can check out your current build at any point. We are Freja Akiyama in virtual sim mode. DNA strands, yes. So DNA strands are the progression system, if I understand correctly. Alright, we got a bit of a dodge roll.
Jump down.
Alright, you don't jump down like that.
Dodge roll.
And things will hurt you if they land in your head. Also good to know. Oh, I'm so used to having a... Oh, we can't dodge roll anymore. Oh, down there in the lower left-hand corner, we have a stamina meter. Dodge roll, dodge roll.
Use crate.
Hey, a Viper assault rifle. Low accuracy, but plasma rounds automatic. Got a bit of a melee attack there, which does use stamina.
Switch weapon.
Switch weapon. Mouse wheel up.
Use grenade box.
Alright, perspective can be a little bit disorienting at this angle. So this is death. We have to walk off over here.
Throw grenade.
Okay. Sorry, eventually I'll get tired of having things hit me in the face. Rah!
Use crate.
Use crate. Okay. Flare shot. Destroys explosive. Deploy explosive flare. Chance to ignite.
Activate pickup.
Okay, alright.
Dodge roll.
Dodge roll.
Pick
It
up
will take me a while to
detonator.
get used to the perspective.
Activate detonator.
Tab. E. I'm much more used to a controller for these kind of games, but given the aiming system, I think I might be better off with a keyboard and mouse. A barrage RR-05. It deploys a barrage of 5 missiles. Okay, I like missiles.
Activate auxiliary.
C, I see. So we have a Q use, an E use, and a C use. With cooldowns. So the barrage has a cooldown, the other ones were one-time use. So those were expendables. Simulation complete! Alright, these are your current statistics of your clone. They will change dynamically as you slot DNA strands in and out of your genome, like you do. DNA types come in a variety of categories. Volatile offers polarizing stats with a high mutation chance, and Fortified offers more positive stats with a low mutation chance. DNA mods are special strands that modify existing pieces of DNA, and a hard reset. Initiating a hard reset will clear all mutations, DNA, and mods from your genome, and that cannot be undone. The genome contains 5 DNA slots, each with a single DNA mod slot and its own chance to mutate. Once finished selecting your desired strands, hit the sequence button to finalize your genome and roll for mutations. Okay. So what did we collect during our simulation? We got a random stat inversion, 40 stamina, 11 resistance, 20 speed, but we lose some critical, we lose some health. We lose speed, gain luck. Gain stamina, lose speed. So, we're gonna take a fortified, because that's like not a downside involved there. We're gonna invert random stat. I'm not sure what inverting a random stat does. Like, would that change 40 stamina to 11 stamina and resistance to 40? Let's find out. Let's do it to this one. We're going to take plus 20 speed, we're going to lose some critical, we're going to lose some health, but we're going to have it invert one of them randomly. So maybe, if we're lucky, what'll happen is this negative 17 will become a positive 17, or this negative 50 will become a positive 50. If that's how it works, I don't know. Alright, so we're gaining speed here. Let's gain luck and lose some speed, so we kind of lose a little bit of this benefit. But we make up for that detriment. Do I want to lose more speed? So speed's going down to 97 if we take this. And health's going down. Jeepers creepers, I didn't realize that's half of our health. In that case, we definitely want this on there, just in case. You know what, let's go crazy. You know, this is our first experience. Sequence that bad boy. Alright. Alright, come on. Invert.
Mutation detected.
Chance to hack a droid at melee. That sounds really good. The low roar of blood is replaced with thrum electricity that courses down the metallic struts where your arm once was. Unfamiliar components cover the surface of your new appendage, tapering down to a point. At the end, there are prism interface sparks with intent. On contact with other prism equipment, you find yourself able to communicate, persuade even. So that was a nice mutation. Unfortunately, we inverted speed, so womp womp. Way to go, inversion. Couldn't hit the other two. 33% chance to get unlucky, we got unlucky. Stand near cliff edges to trick droids into something. I didn't read it in time. So I guess we're building our next level. Oh, look at that! Our arm does, in fact, taper down to a point. Okay. Hey, Freya. Just bear with me here. This is you writing this, or I guess a cloned version of the original you. Because she died when the ship crashed on the side of the planet. Look, this is messed up, alright? I've had a look around outside of the crash site. I think I've started to get a handle of the situation. That's why I'm writing this down. I'm hoping this will get you up to speed. The ship is completely totaled, as you can probably see. The clone bay is still working, obviously. But pretty much everything else is... Ooh, there's our gross neck stub in there. Or was on fire. The ship's distress beacon's gone too. It was gone by the time I came out, so I have no idea what happened to it. But listen, that thing is designed to survive crashes, so it's gotta still be operational. As of right now, I'm still getting a signal for it on the locator, so I'm gonna go follow that. You'll see soon enough, but it's kind of a war zone out there. From where I'm standing, finding that beacon is literally your only hope of getting out of here. I've seen enough dead versions of us to realize that I'm probably not gonna be the one to make it. To be completely honest, you probably aren't either. But one of us will. We just have to keep going, okay? Keep trying. Alright, nice pep talk. Good luck. Bye. So there's a dead version of us. We came out of there, and I guess we're gonna go this way. Woo! I really can't let things fall on my head now that I have no health. That joke was fun for a while, but now it's deadly. I like the aesthetic. It's a nice... Oh.
Storm cell incoming.
Okay, alright, we got like spawners here. Get off of me! Strange. It does a good job of being particularly alien, which is nice. Like, it feels alien. Alright, little reticule. Is this not a thing we could shoot? It is. Hey! Okay. The aiming is a little bit strange. You would think where the circle is where your bullets go, but I'm guessing accuracy plays a role, not representative of the circle. Hey, hey! Like, you see what I'm saying? It feels like it should go where I'm pointing, but it's going above it. I feel like there should be a better way to represent that. Maybe like bigger circles representing less accurate shots? Now we're like, alright, it has a big spread. That's a visual cue that's easy to understand. Oh, there's a lot of little boys over there. We're slowed, but why? Let's all just calm down and back the hell up. Get out of here. Like, is this a thing? Is this an enemy, or is it just a fun background? We're slow and we're standing near it, so I'm guessing this has a slowing effect around it. Is any of this good stuff? Can't interact with it. Almost threw myself off the level. You see, didn't know what that was, but a safe assumption is it's going to blow up. What else we got going on over here? So we're heading toward a DNA cache, and we also need to go over here to Uncharted equipment. Music's fun. Whoa! I like that. Oh, it's neat! We took a lot of damage from that. Ah! Well, we died to a giant boulder orb. Our current genome was not very healthy or fast. Wait, we get to keep these even though we're dead? In that case, I really should have lost,
Mutation detected.
Oh boy, a chance to stun ourselves on dodge. I'm creating the most weak and infirm clone here. Enter water to put out fire. Souls are resistant to poison damage. Solus. We really should reset this clone. We have one neat ability, which is to hack things, and boy howdy, it kinda comes with a pretty big downside. So this is a different map, right? It is. So we got unknown, where we're trying to go. Let's make a left up ahead, and then get that thing first. So with the big orb monster, I did have trouble understanding when damage might be applied to me. Oh, that's acid pools. Look at that. And we're taking damage over time from acid. And what I mean by that is, it was a big 3D orb shooting beams of light up into the sky, and those were hitting me when they came down. Really difficult to really see that, you know what I mean? To like know when and where to be dodging. Ow, I can't dodge left and right on this bridge. We also need to learn these enemy types. That way we know which ones are gonna pop when they die. Alright, bullets, just go where I think you should go. Hi. Hi, demon skulls! Storm cell. Whoa, wait! What's with the demon summoning circle? Did I go to hell? So there's teleporters. That's neat. What do we have here? Oh, an audio file. Make yourself heard with the Prism S4 sonic rifle. Freya's notes. After taking this apart, it seems like the fire rate was intentionally slowed down to avoid the projectiles literally igniting from the constant high-speed friction. I tweaked that safety feature a bit, but just to be sure we don't accidentally blow one of our arms off, I reduced the burst count. So, slow reload, slow projectile speed, but fires explosive sonic projectiles. Final shots, fire hot shots. Explosive sonic projectiles, and burst fire. Burst fire. So that's our normal pistol. Is this, 10 out of 10. I guess ammo's not a thing we need to worry about. Health is, though. We're already almost dead. Like, where'd those things just go? Oh. Just gonna roll through you guys. Oh, on fire! And we died from fire. Well, now we know those things can light us on fire. I don't think I care for my transmitter arm, but I can't get rid of it. Like, that's okay, but this is stuck here forever. So's brittle bones! Yeah, we want to reset. I would like to collect new genomes, please. Begin New mutations. Not be a weird, fragile, weak nonsense creature. Okay, we got Cliffside Campsite, Succulent Sanctuary. Alright, that's our normal log. Nothing if we dive off this cliff, so let's not dive off this cliff. Heavy munitions located. I wonder what the trigger is for things being added to the minimap. That's right. God damn it, still got slimed anyway. And walked off a cliff. There's something about the top-down but isometric view that makes it difficult for me to quite grasp where my feet are sometimes. And again, like the aimer coming out of our knee makes it hard to also tell where my bullets are gonna go sometimes. Hood! Hood! What have we here? Alright. Spam phone calls, please stop. We got a nanomed backup system. Automatically heal low health one-time activation. Oh, it's stuff we could open. Steroid injector. Alright. 100% resistance. Increase max health. 16-second duration. What else? There's a bunch of stuff to open here. We could swap our steroid injector with an adrenaline injector. Increase speed. I prefer the steroids. If I had to pick. So our steroid injector is Q. Let's keep that in mind. Don't have to worry about the health injector, that's automatic. And there's a bunch of stuff over this way. Like again,
Storm cell incoming.
most of my deaths are going to be to the camera. Can we not get back by doing the dodge rolls? Do we have to leave a different way? I don't know what that other way could be. Maybe through here. There you go. We figured it out. I imagine, with time, I will begin to understand how this works. The perspective of it all. I don't want to be slimed, thank you. Let's go ahead and blow all these things up. Where's your spawner? Because there's a bunch of you. Did I miss it back here? No, I think you're just around sometimes. Alright, got some DNA mods. That's what we're here for. Trying to figure out where some of these creatures come from, because some have spawners that we could find on the level and we could destroy. That wasn't health, that was a creature. It was looking like the health. And others just appear. Some enemies just appear. Ooh, I missed that. I wasn't paying attention. Prism Containment Fortress. That looks like it's gonna hurt. Why? Just want to understand why sometimes my bullets go above what I'm aiming at. There you go. There you go. Now you're shooting the right thing. So get rid of the spawner. Can I shoot these? Not so much. Oofa! Oh, they're above me. Probably don't want to leave that alive. That's less than ideal, not being able to see things sometimes. Jump pad? Jump pad. I want the things that are on my mini-map. Also, a weapon would be great. Alright, if we aim well below what we're trying to shoot, we could shoot it. Just doesn't feel like the right place to be aiming sometimes, you know? What are these things? Soured veins. Well. Crippled after use for 20 seconds, but you get a bunch of good old buffies.
Storm cell incoming.
Stop, drop, and roll. Alright. We did the cliffside campsite. We still have something to the right we gotta go see. But I do want whatever this is. Uncharted equipment. Gotta chart that equipment. Whoa! Okay. Ow. You're my favorite enemies. Concussive missile. Alright, deploy stun missile. And that's our C item. I feel like there's something over here we're gonna need to fight. Oh, it's another one of these boys! As I accidentally drag my window because it's so high atop the screen. Oh, two of them! Alright, one of them's dead. Ow! Oh, I concussed myself. There we go. Some boss DNA. I know it's base DNA, but I'm gonna count it as boss DNA. Are you still bad? Oh, you're just like a soccer ball we could play with now. That's fun. What's we got over here? More grenades. Health is nice. I'm glad that's here. Oh, right, no map. Not allowed to map. I'm excited. We got some DNA that might actually be worthwhile for a change. I don't care for the things are underneath and I can't see them. Greatly increases accuracy, times 2 reload speed, lasts for 16 seconds. I'll take that over the soured vine fruit. Just want a map. Let me map. Nothing over here. Time to leave. Alright. That was pretty successful, I'd say. We're at full health. We also gotta go right, which is well below us. I'm sure we'll take an impressive amount of damage if we just hop down. And I don't really know how else to go down, so... The slime just slow? It seems like it might just be a slow effect. We may have missed our opportunity to go to the right. Like the musical bridge. I want more DNA. Give me more DNA. Well, we definitely missed our opportunity for the other direction over there. Well, that's a thing. I wish I wasn't concussed. Oh. I don't like concussive missile. I don't like that it can concuss me. Less than ideal, that. Alright, that's where we need to go.
Storm cell incoming.
Oh boy, storm cell. What's with the laser beam from the sky? Alright, can't interact with that. Not sure what the glowing things are. What do we have here? Health, maybe? A gun! Thank God. Explosive flame ball leaves a flame pool. Alright. I like that I don't need to worry about ammo. I like that a lot. I like that I could just get items and weapons. Tesla drone. Befriend Tesla drone. 20-second duration. And that replaced my Q item. So no longer do I have my focus injector. I know I've been saying that the aesthetic is a little bit confusing for me sometimes, but I do like the aesthetic quite a bit. It's a nice alien world feel to it. Although again, not 100% sure where bullets are aiming sometimes. I guess that's not an enemy, so we don't need to shoot it. Unlike this thing. Oh, this was just the exit. Cool. We got 4 bits of DNA. 0% of secrets were discovered. Alright. We got 1 fortified, 3 base we found so far. No volatiles. I want volatile DNA. Woo, okay. So I thought things might be a bit rough when I set out, but this was kind of chaos. You know, people say nothing could have prepared me for this. I literally died crash landing here, and I was still unprepared. I got here though. It seemed like things were calming down a bit, so I took the opportunity to set up a small camp and recuperate. Things currently working in my favor. I'm making progress. The beacon locator is actually working. I've stayed alive for 2 consecutive days. There are things to worry about, though. The landscape seems like it's changing as I get further from the ship. Those bugs were already all over the place before, but here, it looks like this is their territory. They don't just hang around here, they've actually started building. That might be a bit of a strong word, but they're sure as hell doing something here. Seems like they're covered anything they can find in that luminous goo. Almost creating basic structures. I need to stay on guard here. They seemed territorial before. If this is their home turf, I can't imagine it's going to get easier. I died again here, I guess. This is my grave. Now I have a flame gun. And I'm kind of excited to die because we can re-sequence our genome. And I'm all about slotting in the good DNA I harvested. Oh, you're very healthy. Too healthy. Fucking... Well, if it comes back.
Storm cell incoming.
Oh boy. Oh, the storm knew exactly where I was standing. We still have our instant heal pod, I believe, so that's good. I do want to kill that thing. Where'd it roll off to? Did it just despawn? I guess it may have burned to death. I did light it on fire when I first met it. Kinda disappointed it didn't drop any DNA. I could hear the chittering of creatures. Alright, Tesla drone.
Storm cell incoming.
Oh, I don't care for the storm cell feature. Hi, smiley face. Well, Tesla drone, I wasted you entirely. Open? There we go. How do I open that one? Let's see here. Starry injector for adrenaline injector. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh! Okay, alright. The Brass Beast. Slow reload, but fires a spread of ricocheting flak rounds. Ooh. That's pretty nice. But what's this? Brass Beast. That's my fire gun. Incendiary grenades. Flame explosion impact leaves flames. Oh, I see. So now we have incendiary grenades. We have our concussive missile still, which is garbage. And I do actively want to get rid of that. Alright, that was a fun little cache we got. Munitions. Seems like the kind of thing you want to aim for when you first land, is get to the munitions pile. Get the guns, get the goodies. Alright. Wow. It took multiple shots and they lit me on fire with my own fire before. The flak cannon, though, takes care of them much more readily. Alright, how do we proceed here? See, again, I'm not great at understanding terrain at this camera angle. Like, how do I go? How do I go forward? What are you, armored when you're rolling? Is that the one that I lost last time? I think it's the one I lost. Oh, over here. This is how we do it. One day I'll know what are enemies and what are just nice features of the environment. How are you so much tougher than the other ones I've shot? Good night. Alright. Let us continue on our adventure. Prism Hydro Dam. I don't think the animals are building hydro dams. I think the robots might be doing stuff. I like his glowing crown.
Storm cell incoming.
God damn it. What's with these storm cell things? It's just damage from sky? An angry god fisting his fury down upon us? Alright, so we definitely gotta go in there, but... Ooh, a flux noodle. Ooh, a munitions cache. This gun. It's so much better than other gun. No! Listen, drone, if you could carry me anywhere, why are we doing this? Why don't you just carry me where I gotta go? There we go. Stop sliming me. Well, I do want to know what an illuminated sporling is. 100% critical hit chance, 8-second duration. Stick with my, Okay, it's because there's still places for them to go. Nom 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 nom. Could just leap off this, but I think that'll just do damage. What is this? Is it just health? That looks like DNA. There we go. That's what we want. Give me that DNA. Alright, I don't like things running at me. So we shoot those. What did I just talk about? Alright, I get the impression things can just spawn. Ow! Ow! I don't like having to aim up at things in the sky, because again, I'm on a 2D plane, so it's tough, like, understanding left-right, it can also be up-down. So maybe don't let me have enemies that are above me, or improve how aiming works. But again, this game, not even out yet. Not even in early access. It's going to enter early access. Bad time to look at map. Ow. Alright, he died. Or did he? Alright, where am I heading? Toward the munitions cache. That's what we want. We have to somehow get our bullets to hit the generator, I think? Or maybe we could just, like, huck a grenade over there. There we go. Oh, doodle-doo-doo. It's a fun noise. Tesla injector. Unlimited stamina. 60-second duration. I'll keep the Tesla injector. Slow reload, slow projectile, burst fire, explosive sonic shot. So we've had one of these before. I'm gonna stick with my brass. I like it. It's a good gun. So now I'm ready to go and grab this. We already got that munitions, we got that munitions. It's time for the prism equipment. You still alive over there? Oh! Ooh, ooh. DNA mod. A removed mutation one, that's gonna be handy. We've seen that mutations can be not great sometimes. Alright, we want to go, I guess, around and over? Can definitely be hard to tell sometimes. Do these regenerate, or is this a different pile? I think it's a different pile I'm shooting. Activate the flux noodle! What did the flux noodle do? Ow. Not an ideal place to have a fight. Ideal for him, at least. Not ideal for me. Base disposal? Is that's probably the ticket. No, excuse me. Ah.
Storm cell incoming.
Yes, activate the flux noodle. And run away from where the storm was happening. No! I've been here before, haven't I? Do I have to... Oh. I don't think it was worth taking all that damage. Ow. Alright, we have our one-time Healy. It's gonna help. There might be some heals down here. Oh, we're gonna take damage! Oh god. Healing? Oh, it's filled with enemies! Opposite of healing. Alright, there was our one-time heal. Let's make sure we clear these zones as we go, otherwise we're gonna have to fight our way back through it all again. Don't worry, I'll dodge into your missiles, that way you don't feel bad about missing. Got your back. Little dronies, don't worry. I would feel positively terrible if you missed your shots. That would be terrible. Take the hits for you. I do like the ambient music, it's quite nice. Do I have to drop down, or can I go through a door? Ooh, health, thank you. Too kind. It's not an elevator. That goes up, so we could have avoided that. You know what? I'm gonna assume we're gonna have to do this that way. I'm sure that's not right. Hey, friend. Friends. Can we chill out? Is that everybody? Is everyone dead? DNA, all worthwhile then. More DNA. Hell yeah. I'm mostly just interested in getting DNA. Okay, we have the Hail Shard condenser. Low rate of fire, low ammo capacity, but charges fire Hail Shard. Freezes on hit. Okay. That is a low reload. I would like to try it on somebody. Anybody? There we go. Now, how do we get past this? Fire, ice, neither seems to do it. You know what? We're here to experience things, so we're gonna use it. It's very slow, but that's okay. Whee! Not the way, not the way. Lesson learned. How do we get out of here? This goes down. Swear to God, these goddamn spam phone calls. Can't take it. Alright, this rate of fire might be a problem. How did I get frozen? What happened? Is there just a natural chance that my gun will freeze me at some point? Pow, 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 pow. Thank you. Delicious. Where are we going? Wrong way is where we're going. We need to go up and out of here. Alright, the trick is
Storm cell incoming.
use one, switch to the other. Sadly, I can't just keep it charged, it seems. Oh my god. Storm cell! Oh, I hate the storm cell thing. Again, stuff raining from the sky, unless it's very clear on the ground, it could be a bit confusing. Oop, oop. Got another case we could open. So that brings us to waste disposal. We've been there. Just gotta find the path. I don't think it's that bouncy pad. We've used that last time. That certainly wasn't the right way out. That's another thing. Like, we have a map here, but it's a flat projection of a thing that has height. It's, again, a bit confusing. Like, readability isn't quite there. We're leading us to situations like this, where it's just a cliff face, and I'm like, well, I'm glad I walked over here. It's just an utter dead end. Doesn't look like it. It looks like this is where I'm supposed to go, doesn't it? Like, here's me, here's the path I need. But no. So not a particularly big fan of the mapping system. Oh, again! Bullets! I'm shooting at... Oh, that robot's way up there. Look at that. That's fun. Like, can I shoot him? I can. So that's neat. But like, there needs to be an indication that that's where my cursor is. Oh great, more storm cell fun. Whatever. This brings us up, so up's probably the right idea. I wonder if there's a way to replace your starting pistol at some point. Because that'd be nice, like if there was a primary weapon slot and a secondary weapon slot. Because right now I feel like if I had a better secondary weapon, I could really make this particular weapon setup shine. I'm pretty sure there's more robot. It plays the noise even when it doesn't need to. So yeah, my bucket list so far for this game is definitely a better mini-map. Well, map in general. Not mini-map. Secondary weapon pickups would be quite nice, and would definitely add a lot of variety. Alright, that's a whole bunch of injectors. And a better indicator for aim. Like, I can only imagine what this would be like with a controller. And by imagine, we'll probably find out eventually. I'll look at this game more than once. I'll probably stream it a little bit at some point. I'll buy music. Realize we probably want to have that primed. Yes, enjoy my status effects. Fire and ice, baby. That looks like a big old thing of DNA. Fortified DNA. Whoa there! Friendbot. Let's be careful, Friendbot. I do prefer the Tesla injector, I believe. like the range on Lightning Boy. Alright, I don't like that I can trigger the sound that indicates it's reloading without it reloading. Well, that's just me pressing buttons rapidly without it having a chance. Okay. Got a bit of a wall here. Access prohibited. Obviously that's where we need to go. Like, where was that being aimed? How do we get in here? Oh. Oh no. Well. Is this it? Like, we were doing pretty good. Is this where the run ends? Just we're stuck behind two boxes? Unable to roll out or do anything? Alright, grenades don't get us out. Concussive missiles don't get us out. Can't freeze our way out. This is our life, I guess. We have no choice but to kill ourselves. Is there a way out? Oh, we have a flashlight. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty happy with what's been going on with our Mark III here. Unfortunately, there's no way out. The flashlight's not gonna help. It's not gonna cut it. Well, time to die here behind some boxes. Having never figured out how to get into this area, cursory exploration led us into this trap.
Keys are held. Terminator.
No. What a sad way to go. At least we got a whole mess of DNA. I do like that. We have no volatile DNA, lots of base DNA, and 2 pretty good fortified DNA. So we're definitely going to take increased resistance and luck, increased stamina and speed. And then we have some base stuff we can work with here. Add a random stat, remove mutations. We have 2 remove mutations, so those will come in handy in the future. So we have plus resistance. We have a lot of additional stamina. So stuff that sacrifices stamina for other stats, that's good. That's fine. So let's we're gonna lose some of the speed we gain, but gain way more additional stamina. And with that, we can start using things like plus 16 speed, minus 20 stamina. And plus resistance and stamina. Actually, you know what? Do I want more resistance? Nothing that increases our health, huh? Oh well. In that case, yeah, more resistance. We're still increasing everything. It's all base up. Let's get a random stat on one of the not so great ones we have here. Sequence. Sequencing genome. Kind of hoping for
Mutation detected.
mutation. Increased armor against all damage type, increased health, a little bit of a little bit lost resistance. Ooh, more mutations.
Mutation detected.
20% lifesteal on critical hit. Alright. Well, now we're looking at what could be a fun build. increased chance for crits here. That's what we want. So Mark IV has some pretty nice stuff going on. Hey, look at that! We look pretty different thanks to those mods. We could see ourselves. We can't zoom in or anything. Alright. So we always find the same logs in different areas. But then again, it has been about an hour. Ooh, you could feel that increased speed. Ooh. Guess I'll start outroing this first look while we zip around at the speed of sound. Whoops, that was an acid pool. We're in a bit of an acid area, I see. Oh, they dig. Soured veins. So yeah, that was Breach. And by Breach, I mean Beacon. Sorry. B-words, you know? Bacon. Breach. Full? I'm at 96. Oh. At some point we must have gotten some minus health in those mutations. Did we? 96, genome. Base DNA minus 34, tungsten guard plus 30. So yeah, we did lose 4 total health in those mutations. That's a shame. Anyway, let's actually finish our words here. So that is Beacon. It's not yet in early access, but it will be. Okay. Got some deadly neurotoxin going on. Are you an enemy too, or are you just a weird thing in the environment? Well, I can kill it, whatever it is.
Storm cell incoming.
Gameplay-wise, it's pretty tight, it's fun, I enjoy the genome sequencing aspect of it. It's an interesting way to introduce semi-permanent progression in a roguelike. That's a fucking dinosaur. Rot bladder. There's a lot of pickups, which is fun. So there's a lot of things to experiment with. There's a lot to like, which is nice for a game that's not even in early access yet. It means there's a lot of potential for growth. Things I would like to see, considering we are looking at a game that is still being developed. If there's a way to improve this aimer, I would love to have an improved aimer. Like, with this viewpoint and a 3D height-based world, this isn't accurate enough for me. This doesn't give me enough information about where my reticle is, because it's just like an orthographic projection of a circle on a screen. So like, the circle looks the same here as it does here, even though I'm technically pointing up at a different level. I'm still shooting straight because the aiming is a little bit strange. Like right now, like I think I should be shooting this hexagon's side face right here. But no, I'm shooting off to the right and down. So that's my biggest complaint here, is aiming doesn't feel accurate enough, and I think that is a direct result of the fact that this game is a height-based 3D game, but the aimer is not representative of that. So that's my biggest thing. I would love to see that improved, and I would like to see a secondary weapon pickup system. Like right now, you get a new gun. You only get one new gun, and that's fine. As long as we're swapping a lot, which seems to be the case here. There's usually multiple caches of munitions on each level, so you're going to be swapping weapons. If you could also introduce a secondary weapon to replace your plasma pistol, that would give a lot more variety to play, and that'd be nice. So far, it seems like mutations do come with abilities. We've seen our ability to hack, which we never got to use. So I'm excited to see what other abilities there are. Like, we've barely scratched the surface, but we've gotten a look at the primary gameplay core of it, so we could talk about that. So, improving the map is definitely another one, because this gives me no information. Because even, like, a satellite scan, which I assume is what this is supposed to be based off of, would give you topographical information. Like, if this is higher right now I'm sitting next to an upper area and I'm on a lower area, like, it would be able to distinguish that. That is a possibility. You could have this be one color, this another, and be like, oh, great, there's a height difference. That would improve a lot of my feelings of being lost and feeling like I'm not actually making the progress I see my character making by walking around. So that'd be nice. Those are two, three, a couple of things I want to see changed. But otherwise, again, it feels nice and tight. I like it. Once I got used to... Alright, again, something I don't like is,
Storm cell.
I can't see things. Oh, that's creepy. My head doesn't show up when I'm behind stuff. So I'm just a headless body here. Learn from me. Just anything to make it feel like when I die, it's my fault. That's good. If in a video game you die and it's like, alright, I messed up, that feels good, because that lets you know there's a way to improve. It's something to improve upon and fix. But when I die because I couldn't see a hole because the map's obscuring it, that doesn't feel like my fault. That feels like the game's fault, and then that feels unfair. That's health that I don't have because of something that I'm not in control of. So I don't like that. But again, these are all things that can be fixed, and likely might be fixed over the course of development. So it's a wait-and-see situation. But definitely fun. I like it, I had fun playing it. Right up until I got stuck behind some blocks. Because again, like, there's some problems with having a polygonal 3D game that controls like a 2D game that you're going to run into, and one of them is getting stuck behind objects. That obviously should not be a possibility. You don't want that to be in your game. But it was a fun way to end a run, at the very least. I'm definitely excited to play more of this, to find mere mutations. And you see, that's another thing. Maybe have, like, more readable indicators on the ground that a bad thing's about to explode. Because it was just a light red circle that appears on the ground for just a moment, just a split second. Maybe have that last a little bit longer and be much more clear. Like, a reticle, like, a target. Like, Enter the Gungeon does it really well. Enter the Gungeon has a large circle that gets smaller, and you know, like, hey, when that gets to the smallest point, it's gonna look like an aimer, like a reticle, a targeting thing, whatever the word you want to use is.
Incoming.
Once it gets to its smallest point, which I recognize from the game, it's gonna blow up. These are just like red highlights that look very similar to just normal fire or smoke. Like, it matches other particle effects in the game. You don't want it to match other particle effects in the game. You want it to be a very clear, easy to see thing that's distinct, and then your brain goes, oh, that's gonna blow up, I gotta move. So yes, those are my highlights and my not so highlights, my yeses and my nos. I think the core game is good. I like it. I'm very excited to see the mutation system really grow and see what mutations we can get. Having a long run that allows you to really pile on mutations and mods, that'll be pretty exciting. I want to see where that kind of character goes. I like that it impacts how your character looks like. That's neat. I just want to see some of the more fundamental aspects of the game come together and be even more tight and refined and allow for a much more focused gameplay experience. So improved aiming, more clear environmental indicators to the player of danger and where they can and cannot go, stuff to streamline the experience. Like, if everything feels good and great, then the game's gonna feel good and great. So those are things I want to see improved. And now I'll say goodbye. Man, I got really hung up on some of the things I like and dislike about the game so far. So this has been a fun little first look here at Beacon. I'm sorry, I got distracted by dinosaurs again. A game I'm very excited to see where it goes. I think there's a lot of good potential for growth here, and I think we're going to find ourselves with a very good sci-fi action roguelike in the future. And once again, this has been Chris with Shake the Box. If you enjoyed yourself, give us a like, a subscribe, and coming back for more. You know, we take first looks at games pretty often. We have long-form playthroughs, and we have a whole host of fun shows that we put together that we really enjoy making. So come on back and take a look at all those other things. Ring that bell, subscribe, and follow us, of course, on Twitch, where we'll probably be playing more of this game in the future so we can get a better feel for what a long run feels like. Because an hour is not nearly long enough for a game like this. It's a roguelike, you know? That's a long-form play experience, and if you're going to get a feel for this game, it's going to be over the course of many sessions and many runs. Alright, bye!